Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to show you how to make these two beautiful cards. Look at that paper. This is from the Blackberry Beauty, I think, designer series paper, and it's just beautiful, and you don't have to worry about writing down the supplies or the sizes or anything like that, because it'll all be on my blog at mypaperconnection.com. Which will be listed at the bottom of this video. It's beautiful. I used the Pretty Pumpkin set, and don't worry, this is not going to be a long video. I have actually pre-cut everything with the exception of that pumpkin, and so it'll go pretty quickly. I just wanted to show you how we did this. We made this at one of my classes recently, and everybody just loved how they turned out. So the other thing I want to tell you about really quickly is starting today, from November 4th until the 30th, that's for the entire month of November. If you would like to purchase a starter kit, which is $125 worth of product, you can do so for $75. That's free shipping. You do pay tax, but it's free shipping. You get $125 worth for $75. And here's the thing, it is whatever you want to choose. $125 of your choice of product. And if you never buy another product again, you haven't lost anything. You won't be penalized, and you don't have to do what I'm doing unless you want to, and you'll never be hounded or pressured or whatever to do what I'm doing. If you never want to hold a class, if you just want to be a thrifty shopper, you can do that. And I would love to have you be a part of my stamping community. I call my girls the Spunky Stampers, and we have a lot of fun, and I have team members all over the U.S., and we get together virtually and live. So I would love to have you be a part of that. If you want to know more information, just drop me a line. You can contact me at mypaperconnection@gmail.com, or you can go to my website and hit contact, subscribe, and message me, and I'll be happy to get to you. All right, so that's enough of that. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to start with the crumb cake piece. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm only going to do half of it, and I'm going to stamp using this particular leaf. I think it might be a pumpkin vine leaf, and then this one, which has the blooms and the leaves on there. So I'm going to just kind of, I'm not going to do the whole thing because I'm going to cover part of it, but I'm just going to go ahead and stamp sporadically here and there. And I like to turn my paper rather than moving my arm all over the place. Then I'll bring in this other piece, and I will fit it in between the different spots. And I like it to be in different directions. So we'll do it about here, I think. It just kind of brings some interest to it when you do it that way. Okay, then I will clean this, and then we're going to do our cinnamon cider piece. This is such a fun card, and I've used this layout quite a bit with classes. So I'm just going to do the same. And when you're doing this, feel free to go off the edges, because it ends up making it look like it was cut from cloth or something, you know, like it wasn't just, like it's random. It looks a lot better if you're doing it off the page as well. There we go. I want to go ahead and get all my stamping done at the same time. So I'm going to bring in my, this is my label that I'm using for my sentiment, and it is from the, I want to say Tasteful Labels. I'm not sure. Again, it will be in my list of supplies on my website. And this is mint macaron paper or ink. And then I'm going to bring in a piece of basic white, and I'm just going to stamp my pumpkin. I'm going to cut out this pumpkin, and so I'm going to use the just the outline of a pumpkin from the Detailed Pumpkin Dies. Now, I've already cut out all the pieces that will go on the other two cards. As you can see, I used this one, and I love that one. I cut that one out, and then I used this larger leaf here and cut it out. Since I'm using my mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, I cut my paper down so that it would fit inside of it. It will only go a little over 3 inches, I think. So, and I do like to just kind of put it down with washi tape so I know it's not going to move anywhere. I think I need to re-ink my Mint Macaron inker, or ink pad. Okay, let's put it all together. This is thick Whisper White, 5.5 by 8.5, and again, all of the measurements will be on my website. And I'm going to make it a landscape card. This paper is from the Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper. And it is, I don't know, maybe a little over 2 inches by 4. Not really sure, because it's been a while since I made this card. I'm just going to put glue on it, and then I want it to cover from top to bottom. I want the side to be covered over there, and I want the I want it to cover the whole side over there. Okay, and I'm going to use a piece of the Open Weave Soft Succulent ribbon, and I'm going to put a glue dot on one side of it, bring it around the back. Before I do though, you can see when you cut your paper, sometimes it can be just a little bit off. It's not a big deal, nobody will ever know, so you just turn it over, trim it off. Okay, I do that quite frequently. I don't know what it is. I can cut it the very same, and it will end up being the wrong, just a little bit wrong, you know, the wrong size, or just a little bit off, but that's an easy fix. Take a glue dot. I'm just going to glue it down over here on this side too. Okay, then I will just go ahead and put some adhesive on the back. I'm using Seal Plus right now, only because my seal was not available. I didn't have it next to me, so. All right. Okay, so then when you put it down, you want to make sure that your corners have the same amount of space. I had a little surprise under there. There we go. All right, so then we're just going to glue this down. There's a couple ways that you can do this. You can use the adhesive strips. I personally am just, for what I'm doing, I'm just going to put glue on the bigger portions, and I will fast forward through this. All right, so I'm just going to place this right here. Then I'm going to glue this down on top of it. I'm going to use mini dimensionals and just place them on the big portions of my pumpkin. And this is Bumblebee, the color Bumblebee cardstock. Just loved how all these colors went together. Okay, we're going to overlap this over that and cover the bottom of that pumpkin. And then we'll put dimensional on the right side of that leaf and add a little glue right here. And we'll put it like that. We'll kind of crook it a little bit. Then we're going to put on our sentiment. And that's all there is to that card. Isn't it pretty? All right, so let's put this one together, and I won't talk while we're doing it. I do want to say this Blackberry Beauty paper is gorgeous. I love the gold accents in it. And this is just a piece of Blackberry Bliss. It's 3/4 of an inch by 4 inches. I like to cover my seams. Okay, now I won't talk anymore. Can't seem to not do it without talking. This is the brushed metallic paper, and I use the gold piece, and it's so pretty. Then I'm going to use the gold shimmer ribbon. I'm just going to make a bow. I'm going to attach it using a glue dot. I'm going to stick it right up there. And this was so pretty, I really didn't feel like it even needed a sentiment on the front of it. I am going to stamp on the inside of it using Blackberry Bliss and this really pretty pumpkin. I'm also going to stamp, if friends were pumpkins, I would pick you. There you go. Glue this in. And look how beautiful these two cards turned out. They're so pretty. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit subscribe and ring the bell and you'll get notice when I have future videos come out. Also, if you want to know more about what I have going on, please go to my website, again, mypaperconnection.com, hit contact, and you can be added to my mailing list. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. Bye.